Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKenna. He finds an opening past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that.
This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Fucking Madden, boy.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Toss play to McKenna. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And the backfield standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. In for the score. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Oh, my God.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Manziel. Being chased out left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1
Let's go.
On the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They go play action here on first down. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott now. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Prescott on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Prescott yet again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's going to be ripped down by a face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On play action, Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Manziel. Man open, that's Damian Radley. And they're able to get get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Here's Manziel. They set up the screen to choke. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An update now from Oakland. The Raiders are out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Derwin James with a pick. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and I think the Browns got it. They did.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Nice little juke. And they're running right through it. 7 yard.
Lord, have mercy on my soul, boy. What the fuck? Sasha,
Yeah.
your grandma calling you.
What? No, I'm not. I'm only doing this because Mom's paying for it.
Ryan,
I downloaded those 6
I mean, get your put it over here. You can see when I wash them, you have to wash those pants with the bleach. I've been telling you that. You see the lip there?
Guys,
Yes.
you're gonna want to hear this. So, he's been invited to the regional Minnesota Berkeley contest. And none of this would have been possible without a newly adolescent Harry.
Me, I don't want to see them on the floor. We just those doors. It's not making sense at all. Today I want to play for the game. Come on, boy. Everything you want to do. Mommy wants to play with the hoop. Same thing. Our kitchen's done by text. Do you need what?
There, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Oh, this is blocked. The Browns have it, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, that's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
Still can't believe they told the head coach. Whoa.
Bad move. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's hit and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Pitch it to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
And while there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity map to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
They'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On is the punter King to send it away. Pulled in at the 24. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this.
Damn, Rook.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Prescott off play action. Fighting through pressure. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So following the hold, a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let's go. 319. 319.
They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
My God.
And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run with Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Drops it off for Chubb. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Play action now. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott from the gun. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
All you did was piss me off, just damn pit. Keep playing on that damn D-line and watch what I do to you.
Offense trotting back onto the field.
Young street pump.
Thrown already. We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That little cute shit you just pulled. Trying to unleash the animal.
Step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Manziel. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it.
Break your damn leg.
So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. He's going to air one out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
You did this to yourself, brother.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're starting
Get your ass back on that D-line.
he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Smith catches left side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Buying time to his left. He's airing it out for Williams, and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And the third down pass falls incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now back to throw.
Nothing.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like red.
Manziel trying to lay one up deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. But the crowd doesn't like that. It was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Go.
Here's Manziel. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Cantrell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to air one out. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. He's at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run it with McKinnon. He's to the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They begin this drive with Chubb, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Yeah.
The Browns on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Handoff comes to Chubb. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. This is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. Room past the 20. And all the way up to the 21-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh, that's how you respond to me? Mommy, what you about to stick there? I didn't come out there.
Prescott on first down. He's going to
Yeah, that's what he said.
on field.
Micah,
And this will be
please let your grandmother know what to be doing to her.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Why do you
Touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Don't confuse madam. Let's go with some Dominicana and Sancho.
Why is that racist though? I say why I'm not
Looking deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown.
She was talking to my
A big
boss.
play there.
Bon, aqui não vai nada dessa
Touchdowns
coisa.
of the season, both in this game.
You see what I mean,
And the
man, on this
Browns
thing?
have cut it back within a
Como
score.
é que ele deve vir para a vida aqui?
Extra point splits the
Ou agora ele já tem de
and
massa,
it'll
né?
shave one more off
Aí
this
você vai
lead.
mais de massa, mano. O que vai de massa? Não tem
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown to last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You tell me what people around about you. Every people that
They go play action here on first down. Rifle deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't
Someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Line of scrimmage again at 25, 2nd and 10. On second down, Prescott again. A dump down to McKinnon. Powerful running. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. We just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And the interception and the sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs. And he's going to go for it.
This is field goal 27. A good return there, 13 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
My people telling me what I see. It's not you telling me what I see. You just did not come get something out of the night. I don't know what to do.
Papa, let me know about the guest.
To take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Yeah, women got on do make us on do.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Let's
Go
go.
over the final.
339. 339.
Bom, ele lamunge vano ko. O pare ko alam. Prosutan de tikal la bayo.
From the shotgun.
O pare ko do.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete.
See how that's gonna work out for him.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
An para me ban. O guys panan panye kita go Spanyol te bola kai. Ula. Kita apal Spanyol la wo.
There's a lot of
Tapi
receivers
dia ode.
because their ability
Udah kata na Spanyol
to
la dia.
can really generate big plays for an offense.
Eh, ada mo. Mbogo pa di se la. Dia la ni. Dia la ni. Dia la kuma meda. La kuma meda.
Great return as he takes it just shy of the 45.
Papa, me go dia dia banna.
Last week in
Didi
this
ko
week,
dia go mun go ba.
9
I don't see it.
interceptions in this 2-game
I don't
stretch,
know.
and we're not done here.
I don't see it. I don't see it. But I know that you put my camera so far.
As soon as I finish this, mommy, I'll be done.
I don't see it.
Plays for them.
Lady, me go there for me.
That's being tested
No,
right here.
no, Mima. I don't see it.
Oh my God.
Kalau the ball up Larry,
It's out of bounds.
me go there, me.
He was trying to get it to
Wow,
Zane
hindi ba ako
Jones
doon
that
wala
time.
wala
And it's 2nd down.
You, the ball is called what
And
you
you
say
just know
the
when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because
didn't
anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield,
See?
that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
You got it?
Now Prescott.
Hey, you're too lucky that you see the good down.
The left side completion to Jones.
I tell you the good
He's out of bounds, but not before a
You!
pick up that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
You see, I told you so. Nobody, somebody ever want to do it, no? Say that I was a team on book. That's it.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory
Say
now
that you
at
want
the
10
27.
mais là, tu as gagné, mettez la boule au café. Et tu vas faire mon petit go bien, mamie.
Here's McKinnon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jarek McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Joe Williams there on the coverage.
Brandon, this is one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. Correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Jack, Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Detroit! God! 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 God!
They'll look to throw here. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He can run for it, and he will. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they
I got a trick for your ass. We won't run for nothing else.
You, but can you just almost feel the relief that's going through this stadium? He picked up that first down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the first. Now Manziel firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Lucky 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. He sets to fire deep, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and 19.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit! Detroit!
They're going to look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So out come the Chargers. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics. Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Play action now. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. The pressure gets to him again. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26.
Hospital.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up. Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive.
The ball comes out, and this is recovered by the Chargers.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Rolling to his right.
Oh, my God.
Center of the field, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 22. They have the nice cushion.
Hey, you balling today, what?
Pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Joe Schobert leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Prescott. Escapes the sack. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Same broke ass blitz, huh?
That one looked like it was
No
over.
problem.
I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game.
I got a couple,
That's exactly
too.
what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not down in the 4th.
Okay. Vamos devagar. Vamos devagar com uma folha. Vamos ver já que é isso.
Manziel. He's going to wind up in the air and out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Here's Manziel. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten
yeah, he's at least at 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And almost intercepted. That would have been his third pick in this game alone. Instead, fourth down.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to it on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall when they get the football back. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking of future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. On third down, it's Prescott. They got a middle, and it's complete.
Good catch, Rupp.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throw, Prescott, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Prescott to throw it. Dancing to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Chargers on third down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never
Hospital.
get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's
What
just
I'm talking about.
in a really bad way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he's hit, and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
No, check. Patriot! Patriot!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll drop to throw. And an alley to run. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
No, check. Patriot! Patriot! Set! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39!
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On play action, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eye.